Saturday, July the 11th. I was thinking about saying thank you, and I came across these. Take a look. I wonder why it is when we teach children to say thank you, we make it very simple. And we help them to say thank you, and we point out the things that could so easily be taken for granted, and children are just happy to give thanks. And I wonder why it is that in churches, I know that people pray for others and will pray for the lost and the lonely and the sick and particularly us Nazarenes, because we're a doing people and we're an action people. And so there's nothing we love more than to pray for others. And yet sometimes when I say, let's have a time of thanksgiving, you can see the cogs whirring. And people struggle to put into words what their hearts want to say to God, to simply say thank you. I have two imaginary prayers from God, two imaginary conversations from God whereby He speaks to hearts. The first is a thankful heart. Listen to this. My sun rises, you say thanks. My rain wettens, you say thanks. Life is full of joy, you say thanks. Life is full of sorrow, you still say thanks. My presence gladdens, you say thanks. My absence saddens, you say thanks. Yours is a thankful heart. But then on another page is this: God imagining He is speaking to the thankless heart. You don't notice the sunbeams dance. You don't notice the dew sparkle. You don't notice the weave of the tablecloth. You don't notice the texture of the bread. You don't notice me. Will you let me give you a new heart? So my thought for today is this: if in nothing else in COVID time, I hope that we have learnt to be thankful, learnt to appreciate things that we took so much for granted before. We've stood on our doorsteps, we've painted rainbows to give thanks to frontline workers, and I hope that we've come to appreciate friends, family, technology, a smile, a hand reached out in friendship, even if we can't touch it. I hope that we've learnt to be thankful and that we've told God that, and that when this is all over, that will change. So my prayer is, take a moment. Take a moment and in a childlike way, just let God know what you're thankful for. Give Him thanks. Let Him know that you appreciate Him and the world He has given you. And on that note, I want to read this prayer of thanks that I found. Lord, I look back in wonder. Often I wanted something bigger or more dramatic or more world-challenging than you seem to be permitting. And yet in this small pool where you have set me, I have become increasingly aware of the depth and richness of your love for your whole creation. The world is full of small places where you have worked your will. Bethlehem, Nazareth, Cana, Capernaum, Assisi, Lourdes, Canterbury, Iona, and this street, this corner where I live. So tonight let me affirm with thankfulness the marvelous truth that your light halos the most ordinary lives and situations, and heaven lies all around me where I live. Tonight, Father, I thank you for the ordinary exchanges of life among my family and loved ones, for the home in which you have been with us and for our shared life, for the unpraised tasks done by others all round me, for the patience and kindness of those who take time and trouble for others, often when weary themselves. Forgive me that I have myself so often failed in such generosity. O Lord Jesus, who chose to make yourself known in a small and unimportant place, make yourself known in my heart tonight, and teach me to drink contentedly and trustingly of your overflowing, sourceless light, right here in the small pool by which you have set me. Amen. I wish you a thankful day. See you tomorrow in the service. Bye.